What's up guys, SJK here with another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. And today I'm gonna go off subject and I'm gonna talk about Gary Speed. For those of you who don't know why I'm gonna talk about Gary Speed, which I'm pretty sure all of you do know, is that he passed away. I think it was a couple of days ago. He actually committed suicide, which is a big surprise. Nobody knows why he did it. His family is struggling to come to terms with it. Obviously, you wouldn't like, but there's no one knows any reason why he would. You know, he had never fell out with his wife. No trouble with anything in his life. But I think there's investigations going on to, to see why, try and figure out why he did it. But he was a really good player. I remember years ago, when I was little, I remember watching him play for Leeds, and I think that was his best time in his career when he played for Leeds. Because Leeds used to be a really good team back in, like in I don't know when it was, to be honest. I can't really remember. But yeah, they used to have a quality team. They used to have like Mark Viduka, Alan Smith, Nicky Butt, Jonathan Woodgate. I think Paul Robinson was the goalkeeper at the time, and all these players were absolutely amazing at this time. Because they were all still young, and you had Rio Ferdinand as well. Yeah, they would. He was actually my favourite player for Leeds. Him and Jonathan Woodgate were my favourite players at the time. I think he had like 240 something appearances and like nearly 40 or 45 goals or something like that. He played for them, I think it was in 1988 to 1996, somewhere around there. Yeah, I remember. So it was early 90s when he played for Leeds, when I knew him. Mid 90s as well. He also played for Everton, Newcastle, Bolton, Sheffield United. I think his last club he played for was Sheffield United. I think in all he scored over 100 goals in like 650 appearances or something like that, and that's really good for a centre midfielder. But yeah, I think he was an absolutely outstanding player, and I know I'm not just saying this because now he's passed away and all, but he actually was a really good player. For his country as well, he played really well for Wales. I think he played for them for like 14 years or something like that. I think he retired in 2004. I think he made like 80 appearances and scored. I don't think he scored loads of goals, but he scored somewhere around about 10 goals or something like that. But I think he captained Wales as well. He captained every single team he played for, I think. That just proves how good of a player he is, It's just like I can't really figure out why he did it. It's just unbelievable to even think about. But hopefully his family and all find out the reason why he did it. Because obviously there's no way he would have just done it on nothing, obviously, but it's got to be something there. But I watched him on that Football Focus as well, like the day before his death, and he seemed really happy. There was no signs of him, no signs of sadness in him or nothing like that. I just don't get it at all. But yeah, and then after he pardon me. After he stopped playing football, he became manager. He managed Wales. I think he managed Sheffield United for a bit as well. Like, I think he retired from football when he was playing for Sheffield United. Then he managed Sheffield United. I don't know how well he did. I don't really know, but I know he managed Wales. And as you know, Wales were not a really good national team. They had some pretty good players. There was a couple in there. They got Gareth Bale, that Morrison striker. I think he plays for Norwich. He's a pretty decent player. So they've got some really Collins, centre back. He's a pretty decent player. They've got some really good players, and they just weren't performing really. But when he took over, I think it's fair to say that he definitely turned that team round. You know, I just really don't understand it. Yeah, he was doing really well as a manager, and don't I don't think they would have. I think they would have made it into the World Cup, sorry. Uh, and I think they would have done pretty well, to be honest. I don't think they'd have won it, obviously, but but it's he definitely turned it round. Definitely turned that club round. So um, I do hope they find out the reason why he did it, and um, I just to be honest, I really want to find out as quick as possible too. So he was a really decent player, and when I was little, I enjoyed watching him. I just can't believe he's gone, to be honest. It's like I was watching Match of the Day as well, and it showed all the comments coming up at the bottom of the screen. Like Alan Shearer had said this, and Ryan Giggs said this, and each and every single one of them were saying like he's just one of the best people you could ever meet, which is understandable. He was a great person. I don't think I ever seen him swear on the pitch. I don't think I ever seen him swear on the pitch or on the sideline as a manager. But yeah, he will be sadly missed. Very sadly missed. For me, he was my favourite player when I was younger for Leeds, because Leeds used to be really good, like I said before. They were like fierce rivals of United. They used to challenge for the title all the time in the early and mid-90s. They were such a great team to watch. We had some good rivals with them because I'm a United supporter. But I'm going to have to be quick now, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. It's been SJK, and I go 25 to none in this, so it's my first gameplay. Got other gameplays coming. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and R.I.P. Gary Speed. See ya.